Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a really common professional challenge. How do you make sure all your hard work actually gets seen, documented, and used to help you move forward in your career?
So let's just start with a really direct question. Just think about the last 6 months of your work. Are you totally confident you could remember every big contribution, every tough problem you solved, or every single time you went the extra mile? If you're like most of us, that answer is probably a little shaky.
And you know, that shaky feeling, that uncertainty, it leads us straight into our first big pain point, a moment that a lot of us really dread. Let's talk about what I like to call the review season scramble.
You know the drill. Your manager asks for a summary of your achievements, and you're just staring at a blank page. You know you did great work, but the details are all foggy. All those high-impact projects, the times you helped out other teams, the little process improvements you made, it all just kind of blurs together. And believe me, you are not alone in this. Just listen to Marcus here, a senior product manager. Forgetting 80% of your work? That is a staggering amount of value just left on the table. And this isn't some personal failing on your part, it's a system failure. The system just being, well, a total lack of one.
And the consequences here are really serious. I mean, this isn't just about forgetting a few tasks. It directly leads to weaker arguments for your performance, all that unrecognized work that helps other people succeed, and improvements you made that are saving the company time and money. And ultimately, it can mean getting passed over for a promotion that you totally deserve.
So how do we actually fix this? Well, the solution is all about a shift in mindset. You've got to go from scrambling to remember everything at the last minute to capturing it proactively as it happens. This next section is all about how you can make your work visible all the time. This is where having a dedicated system is a total game changer. We're going to look at one called Impact Tracker, and it's designed to be way more than just a notepad. Think of it like a personal career intelligence platform. Its whole goal is to give you a framework to capture, quantify, and then present your professional story with cold, hard evidence.
All right, now let's get into the really cool part, the mechanics of a system like this. We're going to start with what might just be the most game-changing feature, automated capture. This is where the hard work of remembering and logging everything is basically done for you.
And the process is so simple. You can literally just forward an email, paste in a Slack recap, or drop in your meeting notes. Then the AI gets to work parsing all that text, and within seconds, it pulls out and structures your specific contributions. I mean, look at this example. It figured out that Angela led an API migration and fixed a critical bug, all from a simple little update message.
And the result of doing this? It's a massive reduction in forgotten work. We're talking about 85%. You know that 80% Marcus was losing? This recovers all of that, and then some.
At the end of the day, a system like this is all about closing that critical gap between the work you do and the work you can actually prove you did.
So the whole process really just boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you capture the raw info, an email, some notes, whatever. Then the AI extracts the key info, quantifies it, and even tags the skills you used. And finally, you can export it all into a professional format that's ready for any career conversation.
But, you know, just capturing your work is only half the battle. To really build a powerful case for your career, you need to turn those contributions into data that's compelling.
I love this quote from Dr. Vazquez because she totally nails the problem. It's about finding the right language. A structured framework helps you translate something vague like, I helped the team, into a concrete, measurable impact statement like, I influenced 4 cross-functional decisions which reduced our launch risk by 3 weeks. See the difference? That's the language of promotions.
And here's what that looks like visually. All of your work entries and the skills you've tracked are no longer just a boring list. They get transformed into things like an impact score, a chart showing your scope of work, and progress trackers on your goals. It gives you objective proof that's really hard to ignore.
Now, this is the really crucial part. It's all about connecting the dots. So on the left here, you see the individual work entries, the day-to-day stuff. But on the right, you see the high-level career goals, like becoming a senior performance strategist. The system connects them, building your promotion case piece by piece, one entry at a time.
Which brings us to the ultimate payoff, taking all of this data and effortlessly, finally owning your career narrative.
And this is the grand finale. With just one click, the system generates what it calls a narrative snapshot. It automatically groups your documented work into strategic themes like strategic contributions or influence and visibility. It's no longer just a list of tasks.
It's a powerful story of your impact, ready to go.
So, what's the real-world result of this entire systematic approach? Well, it's this powerful number, 4 times faster.
Remember that review season scramble we talked about at the beginning? A system like this turns what used to be days of stressful digging through old documents into just a few clicks. It gives you all that time back to focus on your actual work.
And let's just end with Angela's story, because this is really what it's all about. She didn't just save some time, she was able to translate that well-documented evidence into a promotion to staff engineer just 6 weeks after presenting her case. It's a straight line from consistent tracking to real, tangible career growth.
So the final thought I want to leave you with is this. All that great work you do, all the effort you put in and day out, it absolutely deserves to be seen and recognized. The only question left is, are you ready to build the system that makes your work impossible to ignore?